Welcome, everybody. My name is Ryan, and we are back with more vintage story today. This is the prehistoric world, and we are live on Twitch. That's right. If you're watching the video on YouTube after I've gone live, check the description. As always, the link for the playlist is down there, plus my Twitch page is there too, so you can check it out. Look at these floppy boys. Oh, the mosasaurs. I just can't get away from them. You know what's funny is I showed up to work the other morning, and apparently some kid had left a little toy dino laying around the store, so they brought it in and put it on the coffee pot, and I'm not even joking. It was a mosasaur. Guys, I can't escape these things. They hound me in the real world too. But I should mention, it looks like the mod author for the dinos, the legacy of the Phanerozoic mods, has been hard at work. There is a new mod out. I think this is the 12th mod that they've created now in this series, and it's for the platebacks. That's right, Stegosaurus. Everybody's favorite is in the world. Okay, good, I can pin it. And anybody watching on Twitch right now, I did just pin the dino mods, so they're in chat if you're interested in downloading them. But here we go. Let's get started. So big shout out to Toad Squish Gaming, who left several fantastic comments on my last live VOD, which I had posted to YouTube. Gave me a couple ideas about what I could be doing instead of just strictly looking for iron, especially considering we don't even have a proper anvil to work iron currently. He said maybe we can go get that borax that I found and start the leather making process, which I think is really smart. Yeah. Now, don't I have a few boards somewhere already? Do we put those upstairs maybe? No. Okay, well, let's see what we can whip together. We might have to add our third story to the building. Okay, good. I do have several boards, so we can just put this away. Now what I need is sticks. I think all our sticks are upstairs. Just double check. Gotta make sure. Yeah, we've got tons of, hides and stuff from these mosasaurs, so it's definitely in our best interest to get that going. Well, if I'm not mistaken, we definitely need sticks for these barrels, right? Yeah. So we might have to take our shears out in the morning and grab some. I've got 29. Let's see. Let me think here. There is probably some molding or some pottery that I need to do, but we'll just go ahead and grab them. Where can I put these at, too? Let's see, there's room for 3 or 4 right there. We'll start in that little corner for now. Like I say, we definitely need to expand the base, though. And if you've missed previous live streams, I think we're going to be expanding upward. We'll just see about that. But, all right, we're not doing too many, so close it up. Let's see here. What was the recipe again? I know it was all 4 corners. Oopsie. Come on. Let's get this together, people. We've got important stuff to do today. I would still like to find iron. Oops. And with that being the case, you know, it was suggested maybe I check under bodies of water, but then I was specifically thinking about the lake. You know, we're literally sitting on top of a body of water. Now, granted, it's not very deep. Like, even at the deepest part, it's only like 2 or 3 blocks deep. But I mean, we can still take some samples, and I've literally already got a subterranean tunnel built. It's so weird. You bounce on the bed. You guys ever notice that? You can bounce on your bed. That's weird. Alright. I guess it makes sense. What kid wouldn't want to bounce on the bed? Now, do I have a bucket? In all my playthroughs, I made a bucket. Wait, let's get some water. Yeah, we'll need a little square for water up here. Let's see. Let's move this. No. Boom. All right, we'll put this like right here. And let's get our shovel. We'll put it right in the corner. There we go. Oh, crap. I thought I went too thick with this. Okay, well, I guess we're not doing that. Let's grab this. Let's see here. Do I have more rammed earth? Oh, I better. Yeah, okay, we got a little bit. We got a little bit of rammed earth. Let's toss that back there. I just realized I could use one of these as a water source and then expand the pit kiln right here if I need a second one. That's what we'll do. Boom, just solved the problem. Let's go. That's what this game's all about. Solving problems and not getting eaten by dinosaurs. That's my goal. Oh, crap, I can't make the water blocks. Okay, hold on. Now's the time to change that. I just have to find the world command. So this shouldn't take long. Let's see. Water block command. Okay, let's see. Probably should have put console command. Here we go. Wait, world edit specifically. No, that's not what I'm looking for. List of server commands. Here we go, folks. Yeah, and if you're unfamiliar, there's a lot of world gen... No, that's not actually what I want. Yeah, there's a lot of world generation stuff you can change after the fact. Some of it's not so great to change. Hold on, let me retype this because I'm not getting the right thing. Water source. Console. There we go. Yeah, things like changing the size of your world, probably not smart to do after the fact, but it's still not coming up here. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Well, I know I've got it saved. I don't want to spend too much time tabbed out of the game, though. That's frustrating. Maybe we can set these downstairs so I can just do it strictly right from the lake side. That's not a bad idea. Did I get it? Yeah, okay. Oh, the bucket and the barrels look kind of similar, you know, in the hotbar there. All right, so... Oh, we could do it out here. Actually, that's not bad. Let's just line these up right here. Maybe the mosasaurs will leave me alone. They see that I'm working hard. All right, buddy. He's trying to hit me with his tail. Look at this. He's slapping me around with the tail. It's a little bit of head bobbing here. Could I do it like this? Yeah, I can do it like that. Oh, that's cool. Hold on. We'll hold down the Alt button. It's not working now. Oh, I already have water in it. Oh, wow. That actually works well. So pick it up, drop it, pick it up, drop it. Boom, we're full. Look at that. Okay, so now I do need borax, correct? Calcified flint. Oh, we also need a cairn. So much stuff I need, people. So much. Saltpeter. Yeah. I am just so impoverished in this world. Let me tell you what. Homo sapiens runs are no joke, people. They are no joke. All right, so a couple things we can work on then. Except we'll need the daylight probably. Yeah. No, we can probably pan. Let's pan. Oh, wait, am I out of sand totally? I think I was out of sand, wasn't I? Oh. Let's see. Oh, no. The guy from Saturn would be so disappointed with me. I can't even pan right now. Terrible. Oh, well, not to worry. We'll just go to sleep. And yeah, in the morning we got lots of work to do, people. Lots of work. I need to find the borax. I don't even remember where I took that sample from either, but that's why I got to start leaving these signs more often. Okay, yeah, pretty quiet so far in chat today. I got started a little bit earlier than I normally do too, but I got off early from work, so I figured why sit around, you know? Okay, that bushmeat's looking pretty iffy. 44% spoiled. Let's toss it on the fire, and we'll just cook it up. It's been recommended. Hey, what's going on there, funny? What's the death count? I think we're at 12 deaths, so I'm pretty sure that I haven't died at all today, if that's what you're asking, but in total for this series, I think I have 8 lives left. Hey, what's going on, Chris Wist? What's the plan for today's Dino World? Well, iron is still on the menu, but since we're lacking the proper bronze anvil, we're going to need to probably... Well, it was recommended by one of my Patreons, Toad Squish Gaming, that I start the leather making process, which I think is actually pretty smart. Oh, look, I got a full pile of sticks in my inventory. I just noticed that. Yeah, so we're going to be looking for some borax, because I believe we did get a reading for it at some point. Wow. Okay, yeah, I'm going to switch this shovel out. And yeah, we'll get rid of this axe too. Alright, very good. Let's hang that up. So let me empty the inventory, because we're headed out, people, into the dangerous, dangerous world. Put that away. What's up, Bill Beto? Still a few deaths to go, eh? You know it, my friend. Thanks for coming by the stream, too, everybody. Appreciate you. Great to see you. All right. Why am I carrying support? Oh, we do have instability in this world. That's right. All right. Let's have a little bite. Put the boards away. Hang up the axes. All right. Looking fantastic. Now, let's put that away. I'll hold off on that. These things, do I have room? Barely. There we go. We'll just keep those as backups. And let's place the boards. Put them back in the chest. All right. Yep. Because I have tremendous amounts of animal pelts right now, just simply because of these freaking mosasaurs. They're so big and chunky. They're such chunky boys. They give me a lot of leather and stuff. All right. Here we go, people. Yeah, we'll leave that burning. That's fine. Probably not enough firewood, but we'll see. Hello, big wide world. Now, wait a second. Let's check. Oh, there's a cat out here. I forgot about that. It's probably trapped under my house, though, maybe. Is it in here? No. Still no dinos there. Look at this. We've got our harvest. Oh, guys, it's harvest day. Oh, flax. Yeah. All right, we're going to harvest real quick. Make sure there's no T-Rexes looking at me right now. Get out of here, T-Rexes. Oh, this is glorious, people. We've actually got something besides protein. I've been eating fruit and protein my whole life. It's not that bad, but geez. We don't want to get scurvy, you know? Actually, I guess we couldn't since we're eating fruit, but you know what I mean. All right, so I'm definitely going to be replanting. And this is, oh wow, this is a pretty piddly amount of flax, but it's still the most I've had so far in this world, so I'm very happy. Let's put that away. All right, we'll just throw these flat. I'm not paying attention to the soil, not stability, but the soil's whatever, fertility. I don't care at this point. It's all going in. It's good to have a balanced diet. That's true, my friend. That's true. The Surgeon General recommends it. Boom, bada boom, boom. Oh, okay. Got a few extra seeds left here. Not to worry. What about this side? Okay. Ooh, yeah. Mature turnips. Good. Give me that. Turnips. Alright, I definitely need to get more farmland. This is a very seriously underdeveloped piece of agriculture here. Funny says we're, excuse me, we're far away from your first episode of Vintage Story when you couldn't figure out how to pan gravel. I remember that too. I distinctly remember my inability to figure out panning. God, talk about the guy from Saturn being disappointed in me. Jeez. That would be quite embarrassing. Should I just make some bags out of this? Or maybe I should save it. I probably don't even have enough to make a bag. I'll save it for now. Put our grain over there. But you're right. Oh my gosh. In the short time that I've been playing Vintage Story, I've learned a lot. But most of my knowledge has come from the community. Folks like you in chat, and of course comments on my videos and stuff have been so tremendously helpful. All right, so yep, we're looking good and slim again. Let's get out here. You know what? Yeah, no, we'll work on that later. What did I miss that? I'll get it later. All right, we're going out into the world. Now, wait a second. I need to find the borax. Oh, lightning just struck over there. Yeah, we're going to need a couple of things. We need oak. We need borax. I don't really remember where I hit that borax sample, but I think we left ourselves a sign over in this direction, so we'll go check it out. Now, in the last stream, there were a few T-Rexes on this hill. Not seeing them, but regardless, I'm going to be uber careful here. Usually this open area I feel relatively safe because we got good view. Yeah, I can see stuff from a distance, but it's still nerve-wracking. Oh my gosh. The prehistoric dino mods, I should call them what they're actually named, the legacy of the Phanerozoic mods, are intense, people. If you've got a heart condition, beware. Okay, that's bismuth readings. Damn it, where was the borax sample? Where did I have a borax sample at, people? I don't remember. Let's grab these bushes. I like black currants. Oh, big old boy up there. Look at that slow-moving Triceratops. His horns are very elegant. They're like slightly curved. I love it. All right, looking good. Now, yeah, I really need to just start bringing signs with me. But we won't worry about it right this second. Let's get some berries. Elephant. That's a good sign. There's an elephant over there. That means there's probably no T-Rexes about. Wasn't it along the shore? It might have been, Cursed West. It might have been. Problem is, I didn't... yeah, let's grab this flax. I didn't leave signs for myself like a dummy. I made a whole bunch of signs I said I was going to, and then I just didn't. And I didn't even bring them with me. But here's what we'll do. We'll head over... Son of a biscuit eater. Where'd he come from, dude? Where'd that... Oh, I have 5 lives left. Whoa, my count was way off. It was another Chianosaurus. God damn it. He just came out of nowhere. Okay, I only have 5 lives left, people. Damn. Where am I? Oh, God. Oh! What do you think he can get down here? See, this was my problem in, not the last live stream, but the one where I was dying a whole bunch, is it kept respawning me in the same place, right where the freaking T-Rexes were. There was like no randomness to the respawn. It was real frustrating. Where'd that guy go? Oop. We're off. Go, 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 go. Well, I tried to make it for the water's edge, I'll tell you that much, but sure did. Whoa, is it? Oh, there's meteoric iron right there. I'm just going to leave it. Yeah, we'll leave that. We'll come back for that. I don't care about that. Damn. 5 lives. Phew. The count is a little bit weird, too. I remember when I first started and I, like, lost my first live, it said I had 20. I was like, well, that's what I started with. Why is that? So I don't know. All right, where's the freaking T-Rex at, bro? Don't tell me that they're back to their disappearing act, because that's frustrating. You guys see him? Wasn't this it? Yeah. Oh, is that him right there? That's it, right? Motherfucking there. He's like, is he preying on the elk right now? Is he like chilling on the elk? Oh my God, don't kill me. I got my sword. Get away. Get away. Yeah, that is a small margin for error. Okay, it's not really safe to be out here by the coast right now, so let's move. Damn, I should have stayed in my house. I'll look for... Where was that flax I saw? Whenever I go out from now on, I'm just going to stay near the elephants, you know. Not too close, but I don't want to get too far. It would help if I had some big herbivore next to me from now on. Ah, well. At least we got some berries out of the whole ordeal. Okay. Sun's come up. Let's move, people. Let's go back to the base. I feel very disheartened. No, that T-Rex was crouching. I bet that's what that was. He was kind of hiding. And I mean, I knew that they were over there from the last stream, so it was definitely my bad. Should have been more careful. Oh, look at this beautiful monstrosity. Okay. Yeah, we'll grab this now. Let's plant these bushes. We'll just put them like... boop. And we can probably stack them a little bit. Oh, Mr. Mosasaur. If only you were the worst thing on the block. Tell you, those T-Rexes are no joke, though, people. You don't mess with a T-Rex. As I'm sure many of you just assumed, you know. Seems like a common sense kind of a thing, but you never know. There might be somebody out there who thinks it's smart to go take a picture with a T-Rex or something. All right, let's put the food away. We got to get serious here about these minerals that we're looking for. How's the fire? Oh, that's not the fire. All right, let's get back out here. Woohoo! Wait, do I have any more road pieces? Probably not. You know, oh, we could make some. Let's see if we can finish this road, you know. Okay, they went over here. It's always nice. Oh, man. These roads are so resource intensive. You better save every single stone you find in the game. Because when it comes to laying down these roadblocks, if you haven't, you're going to be eternally short. Get away from me. Big fish. Oh, what's on that? Is that a... Oh, we got rhino. We got a rhino on the other side, people. Now, one thing I didn't consider is if we do make this run, which we're going to, and we connect it to the shoreline, I mean, that means dinosaurs and rhinos or whatever else could just walk right up to my front door. But it's a risk I'll have to take. Maybe I can put like some fencing at the end of it. Fence the whole thing, and or just the part that meets the shore, maybe. That's not a bad idea. Okay. Well, that death was a fluke, I'll tell you that. Don't worry, people. It's not happening again. Not in this live stream. Not today. I've just resolved with myself. I made a bet with myself that it wasn't going to happen again. And I plan on winning that bet, people. All right, let's go. What do we got? 11 blocks left. We going to make it? Hell no. Look at that. What? What? I heard something. Oh, you know what most likely is going to be at my front doorstep are big cats. I'm going to open my door and a freaking panther is going to jump on my face. Oh, well. Live and learn. Okay, let's go. There's this little cave right here. Have we inspected this yet? We'll go check it out. Maybe this is the home of the borax. Ah, I didn't even bring my signs with me. What the hell's wrong with me? That. No, I'm not extinguishing any torches today, people. Yeah, we got a little baby rhino. Oh, so is this just a dead end then? I don't want that thing to attack me. Let's take a sample down here just cause. Because I don't know what's what. Thanks for coming by the stream, folks. Oh my god, no. I screwed up. I screwed it all up, people. Yeah, it's good to have a stack of dirt anyway when we're under here. Alright, 2 more samples. Let's do this. Ah! Don't come at me, dude. I didn't get you down here. It's your mother that hates you, not me. Yeah. Oh, what a pathetic sounding little squeal. Well, what do you get? You know, what did you expect? Did you expect to win that fight? Come on, little baby rhino. He did it to me, okay? I didn't provoke that. Come on. Oh, this was the shitty place. Yeah, that's all right. Okay. think I'm going to start taking the bones, too. I haven't been doing that, but I'm going to start collecting bones. All right, let's get out of here. Mrs. Mother Rhinoceros, I got bad news for you. I also want to get this oak tree so we can start tannins, too. But to be quite honest, what the hell's the point? I don't have borax yet, so... Wasn't borax back, like, by my original spawn point, maybe? God, I don't even know. Well, there's a couple of caves around here, but I think they were all bismuth. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go under the lake. That's right. We're going down into the tunnels. I've already got one. Oh my God, look at these two. Look like they're humping the earth. Quit doing weird things to the beach over there. Alright, yeah, so we've already got this tunnel down here. Now, obviously, this is not going to be, you know, deep enough for iron, but I'm going to have to move these ladders, aren't I? That's okay, we can do that. Take them on down. Oh, that's a good way of getting your ladders back, actually, right there. Alright, so put the ladders on the hotbar. I can't believe I murdered a baby rhino just moments ago, people. What a heartless, cowardly act. He did to me, I mean, not me. Him to me, that was cowardly. Alright, let's put that in there. Ooh, 5 pieces of fat, though. It's pretty good. He was a chunky little... Oh, my God. The mosasaur is back. Did you see his tail? He's out there flipping around. Get out of here, mosasaur. Let's put this crap away. There's bones there. Boop. All right, cool. Wait a second. I got a better idea. Oh, I'll do a little dance on his skin here. A little jig. All right, let's go. Okay, so now we can, yeah, we'll take some samples in this direction. We'll go a little bit farther under the lake. Got to keep looking up in my upper right hand for my mini map. I'm so not used to being on this world again. God. Oh. What do you guys think a multiplayer run would be on a Homo sapiens world? Bunch of people losing their minds because they don't have a map. Everybody would be freaking out, getting lost. At least I would be. Like, I probably wouldn't leave the group, you know? Just sit in a little cave like our ancestors did, terrified. And I'm talking dinosaurs, too, people. Alright, so... Are we good enough? I don't know, we'll go a little deeper. This direction. Now, I'm going to probably want to block this off, yeah, with some low fertility once we finish. Unless we establish an actual mine shaft here, because, yeah, it's going to be a little drifter spawning area, isn't it? Alright, let's take some samples. We got to set the long. Let's do it. Wait, did I set it? Set it wrong. There we go. Long range. Great way to slow progression down. What is? Okay, 2 more. Here we go. Oh, you're talking just playing on a Homo sapiens map? Yeah. Yeah, with no map. Or Homo sapiens world with no map. God damn it. Yeah, this... I mean, we got minuscule amounts of it, but... You know, I want to go back to my original base location, that real little crappy base that we started. I want to go back there and take some samples. I don't want to get killed and eaten, though. So we got to be careful. Wait, how's my armor? Oh, it's still there. I mean, it's basically not helping at all, though. Alright, let's... Oof, I don't know, I'm nervous. What time is it? It's a little bit... Gonna be dark pretty soon, but... Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna actually grab my freaking signs this time. There they are. Okay, we got signs. We're gonna need a little coal. Just a little bit. Just a piece or two. Alright, good. Now, let's go. I'm tired. Tired of not getting stuff done here, people. Assuming the dinos were... Yeah, assuming the dinos were involved, for sure. Whoa. Oh, that stupid mosasaur scared me to death. Oh, he's still alive. Oh, okay. Run free. Run free, little mosasaur. Alright, yeah, so we're going to try and identify the herbivores. And maybe we'll try and stick close to them. I don't know why I'm picking berries. I have a stack of 59 meat. It's a little bit nerve-wracking over here. Don't know what that is, but we'll give it a wide berth. Yeah, we should still be able to sleep at the other look. Whoa. Baby Triceratops, where's your mother at? Where's your mama? Hey, the lag monster, what's going on, my friend? Thanks for coming by the stream today. We are streaming a little bit early for this one, but I just got off work, so I was like, let's do it. Let's go stream. What is that? Better not get too close to it. It's not like I need the meat or anything. Oh, here's the big red boy. This guy we like. This guy's killed T-Rexes. Oh, there's my base right there. Yeah, those red boys are friendly. I mean, they're not friendly, but you get it. Actually, give me this. Give me that flint. I always need flint. Hello, Mr. Redman. I'm assuming since he's around, there's probably not too much in the way of T-Rexes here. I hear a cat. I just heard a cat. How goes the dino adventure, my friend? Let's see, are the critters being nice so far? Well, I had one death already, believe it or not. Unfortunately, I was out and about exploring, and there was a T-Rex that I just didn't notice. So, unfortunately, we're down to 5 lives now, is what it told me, too. I thought I had 8, but no, apparently we only have 5 lives. So, yeah, it's a little bit dicey. It's a little bit dicey, but let's just try our luck here. Okay, let me put this in my hand. Yeah, but it's been a really fun experience playing this, and even if I die today, for instance, which I promise you will not happen, but if I were, we're going to do more dino adventures in the future. You can count on that for sure. All right, I'll have a lot of ladders or a lot of dirt, so let's just take samples here. You know, this is not what I should be doing. All right, let's go this direction. Okay, we'll take a long-range sample. We're on the hunt for hematite and or borax. Would be great. I'd love to start the leather production, because that would be good for a whole lot of stuff. Not just bags, but I could honestly make some, like, crappy armor at least. Something better than this firewood that I'm wearing around right now. Okay, one more sample needed. Let's dig out in this direction. Yeah, sadly, if I did strike hematite right now, I wouldn't be able to process it, but we're going to get there. We are going to get there. Also need to make a cairn. Hold on, let me look up the cairn recipe. Maybe we should get some blocks here. Oh, yeah, we can do that. I don't have a chisel yet, but we can do that. All right, let's... Come on, baby. Well, what is sphalerite? Is that zinc? Okay. That's actually what I need, right? If I hit a... Yeah, if I hit a nice... Zinc is for bismuth bronze. Yeah. If I hit a nice vein of zinc right now, we're good to go. The dinos don't drop a pelt lag monster similar. They just drop regular hides or pelts or whatever. Maybe I'm not explaining that well. They do drop the normal vanilla hides. Some of these mods that add animals, they'll drop like the animal skin, And like like that little rhino calf, that skin that I have is different than the traditional vanilla pelts because it won't go bad. But if you put it in the crafting grid with your knife, it will turn into the regular vanilla. Then you can work it into leather and stuff. But I hope that answered your question. Not too complicated. Okay. Yeah. No, this is great. I need some more ladders if we're going for a true mine here. So where the hell are we? Here we go. Yeah. We'll dig here. Let's see, what does it look like outside? Ooh, it's pretty scary out here. I had to bring my shears with me. I should get a couple more stacks of this red clay too while we're around here. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a pig. Okay. Getting some sticks, people. Yeah, perfect. I was curious. You might try the Dino Mod set yourself. Nice. It's pinned in chat, too, by the way. And the author, Laughing Gas, has been busy because they have added a new mod. That's right. Everybody was asking for it. And we now have Stegosauruses in this world, also known as the platebacks. I don't know their proper scientific name, but yeah, so I think, is that 11 or 12 total dinosaur mods now? Of course, they're all split up by family type, which is cool. Hey, what's going on? Crapagi, hello. How are you today? Thanks for coming by the live stream, my friends. We are on 5 lives, before anybody's curious. I did die a little while ago to another goddamn T-Rex, but that's it. That was my last death ever. I'm never going to die again. It's not going to happen. Did I get enough? Probably not. 11. That's not enough. What am I doing coming back inside? I just don't want to spend any time out here. I'm scared. I'm scared. Barely, my friend. Just barely still alive. Yeah, 5 deaths. I thought we were at 8, but I don't know. Next time I set my death counter, I'm going to be more careful with them. I'm going to pay more attention. I wish there was a mod I can install that would pop it up on the screen. But either way, been a great experience for sure. I do have plans for another challenge run. It's not necessarily going to be dinos, but I'm going to have it be pretty highly modded. And it might end up being more of a challenge than this world. We'll see. We'll see. I don't want to spoil too much of it, but I mean, of course, once I'm going to wait until I've finished this run before I start that one. But yeah, I've got big plans. Big plans. Vintage Story has easily become one of my favorite games in the last few months that I've been playing it. So definitely check out my YouTube channel for more Vintage Story content. Alright, let's see. Get some of this. It's not even why I'm out here. I'm just picking up horsetails now. It's like, what the hell's the point of getting horsetail? If I get attacked by something, it's like I'm one-shotted, basically. I'm not fighting drifters in this world, so what the hell? I don't need healing poultice. What I need is iron. It's so good. Let's go. Alright, am I lost? No, we're right by the ocean. I do miss this little base. It was a nice little base while we're here. Come on. Yeah, I'm trying to think of maybe, do I have a pro pick? I do. It's in my hotbar right here. I got copper. Yeah, we just took a nice little reading underneath the base. So right now and it was for zinc, believe it or not. Zinc is gonna, if I can get some quantity of zinc, that's gonna allow me to really make some good bronze tools. I mean, I'd like to jump right into, not tools, we're looking for the anvil. That's what we're trying to make. Yeah, I'd like to jump right into iron, if possible. Yeah. I mean, we've got a bronze regular pickaxe, so I technically am in the Bronze Age, but that's literally the only bronze piece that I've made so far. Because I was short on zinc, believe it or not. I've got plenty of copper and bismuth, but no, not much zinc. But now we should, hopefully, if we get lucky. I don't know how deep it's going to be, so I want to have an adequate amount of ladders, so I don't have to keep coming back and forth, back and forth. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, and there have been some hematite readings. The best I've seen was decent, though. I haven't come across any high. Oh, God, that pig scared me. I haven't come across any high or very high readings of hematite, so I'd love to see that. But because I know it's around here, I'm actually thinking we might dig out into the ocean. If I go down, like, for instance, let's just do it. Yeah, block this off. So when I come down here, we're going to sink a shaft. I'll just do it right here. Who gives a shit, right? Doesn't matter. And then maybe we'll find the direction of the ocean and just go out into the ocean. Because hematite does tend to spawn under bodies of water. In my experience, iron deposits are pretty sizable, yes. In my main world, I took a chance on a poor area and still have yet to dig out as much. Yeah. I did sink a couple shafts right around the area where I got decent readings, but we haven't gotten lucky yet. So, honestly, this zinc reading that I just found is pretty important. This is a pretty important reading. What am I doing? All right, let's get the ladders out. Let's move that. Yeah, if we can get a nice zinc deposit, it's on. We're going to make that anvil, people. And let's just confirm very high readings. Very cool, very cool. Ooh, even some borax around here. Obviously, I need the borax for leather. Yeah. Thanks for coming by the stream, folks. Good to see you guys today. Got started a little bit early on the stream, so probably a little bit quieter in here than normal, but I got off work early, so I was like, why sit around when I can be streaming? I could be playing some dinosaur. Alright, let's do this. Have you ever seen the mod Move Like Kaji? I have not. What is that? Let's eat some food. We'll take a short range sample pretty soon. I'm not, it allows you to climb and crawl. Oh, interesting. That would be kind of cool. I'd like to climb. Hey, let's go a little bit lower. Works like Breath of the Wild. You know, I've never played Breath of the Wild, believe it or not. I haven't owned a Nintendo platform in many, many years. Nothing against them. I've gone strictly PC these days. Alright. Hopefully we can get something here. I have to go too much farther. Nowhere. Okay. I've got 15 ladders, though, and I'm willing to use all of them. Let's go, people. This is what progression looks like right here. The path to progression lies through the pro pick. Basically, climbing is limited by a stamina bar. Interesting. It could be really helpful, actually, to be able to climb, like, up trees and stuff to get away from dinosaurs and down in a hole. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Okay, right there at the edge. Perfect. Come on. Sphalerite. I still can't pronounce it. Nothing. Alright, we'll go deeper. You know, my problem is the only time I've ever found zinc in a natural setting was in a mountain. And so it was really hard to judge, like, at what depth it will actually spawn. But, you know, we can look at the handbook. There is one thing we can kind of do here. And I probably should have done it before I took readings. Okay. Go to the handbook. Let's look up... We'll just look up zinc. I think that's what we want. Scroll to the bottom. And... I think it's... Yeah, so this is what we're looking for here. Zinc in its parent stone. So this is zinc in basalt... And currently we're in shale too. So if there's no zinc in shale, then there's no point in looking in this shale. You know what I'm saying? Claystone. Because not all ores appear in every single type. Chert. Looks like zinc is pretty common though in most types, but it's not in the shale. I bet you we'll go down till we hit like granite or something. Phyllite. Now that's a rock type I've not seen before. Huh. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, I think we just need to go beyond the shale levels. There we go. Tell you, when you're playing this game, searching for ore, every little trick you can get your hands on is worth taking. Crawling is the real boon. Mining while crawling is awesome. Oh, you know, I remember when I played Minecraft, there was, I can't think it was just like a little trick you could use to move through a one-block tunnel. And that was how I did all my mining, was in one-block tunnels. I think it's more efficient that way, if you space it right. Okay, let's do... Yeah, let's see how far we can get with our 11 ladders. What time is it? It's 2 in the morning. Yeah, we'll be here till the sun comes up for sure. Look at this. What if I the whole time I wanted to... Oh, okay. We got a new type of rock. What is this? Shale. Did we see shale on that list? I don't remember. I usually dig down about 8 to 10 blocks and do a node search, then repeat. Yeah, that's generally what I do too. But like I was saying with the parent stone, I mean, there's some stones where, depending on what you're looking for, it's just not. It's pointless to even look, you know. But speaking of looking, take an eye full of that. Bam! We dropped right on top of it. And that is bountiful quality, people. Let's go. Yeah. Love to see this. Hee hee. Yeah, didn't even have to search for it. Well, you know, it did say that it was the highest reading possible, very high, so it's not super surprising. But if we had come across like hematite or borax, then I would have been shocked. But yeah, this is amazing. We're going to get home right away and start that anvil. This should give me enough. I think we looked at it. I definitely have enough copper and bismuth. We just needed lead, and the current lead I had back at the house put us at like 225 units, I think. Oh, we got a spam bot. Ban that little spam bot. All right. There we go. Appreciate you guys coming by the stream today. I'm going to be doing a little Cataclysm stream tomorrow. And then we're back to the Dino World on Sunday. You better believe it. And we're currently sitting in 5 lives, people. 5 whole lives. It's tough. It's a challenge. But yeah, if anybody out there is thinking about pulling the trigger and playing... Poor spam bot. Trying so hard. Yeah, they're not trying at all. Trust me. Go get a real job. Then you're trying. No, but... now I forgot what I was going to say. No worries. Alright, let's get this. Boom. Now, this stuff is actually very difficult to see when it's in granite. Just because of the nature of zinc and how pale it is. You can barely see it. I've literally missed it. Like in a previous series, I was, you know, doing videos and looking for zinc in a mine like this, and I found it, but I didn't even realize it because it was so hard to see. I had people in my comment section were like shouting it out, "You passed your zinc." I just didn't see it. We've done it. I know it. Yeah, in granite, it's practically invisible. Oh, David, what's up, buddy? I didn't even realize that was you that said that about the spam bot. What's happening, man? Good to see you, David. The unevenest block has appeared. Yours and Lag Monster's name in chat is like almost the same shade of orange. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome to the vintage story world with dinosaurs. All right, where the hell are we? Oh. I need to go up a little bit more. Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay, so I wanted to use this shaft again. So where's my ladders? Okay. So which way is the ocean? That is the ocean's direction. So it's opposite from the ladder. All right. So I hope we came down deep enough, but I've got a stack of dirt. All right. We're going to dig in this direction towards the ocean. All right. That's fine. Yeah. Oh, is there no temporal stability in Homo sapien? That's correct, Lag Monster. There's no temporal stability. There's no drifters or bow-torns or shivers either. That's right. Being underground is actually incredibly safe. I do have instability turned on, though, so we do have to worry about cave-ins. But, yeah. Otherwise, totally safe down here. It's weird. It's a different experience, man, but... Well, I know what mode you're trying next. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I definitely tweaked a little bit of the settings for Homo sapiens. Like, obviously, I turned the lives down, but there were a few other things I tweaked. So definitely look through that world gen list or screen, you know, very carefully. But it's a fun way to play, man. And especially if you start throwing in these animal mods, you know, make your world so much more alive. You don't have to do dinosaurs necessarily. There's a whole bunch of prehistoric ones that just do like woolly mammoths and cool birds and stuff. Even like water creatures like dolphins and manatees. I highly recommend throwing in some extra animals for sure if you're playing Homo sapiens. It adds more challenge too, of course. Dinosaurs are going to make... They're going to turn you into an introvert. You're going to be like a true hermit. Just never leave your little cave. I imagine that's how the ancestors were. All right, let's see. Actually prefer to have these stones rather than the maple seeds. The birch. Okay, that's good enough. Hey, White Gilgamesh, hermit for life. That's right. White Gilgamesh, one of the Patreons on the multiplayer server, and she loves that hermit life, don't ya? Welcome, welcome. Just got her boat built, too. That's quite an accomplishment, my friend. How you doing? Thanks for coming by the stream. All right. I have no idea where we're at in relation to the ocean. We've got to be under it, at least to a degree. So let's just get crazy and take a little bit of a sample. Let's see. Social interaction is highly overrated. I love solitude and being alone. I'm somebody, you know, I grew up in a big family with a lot of brothers and sisters. I shared a room with my brother for most of my life till I was probably like 17. And I've just, you know, as an adult, I really prefer being alone, you know. But I love spending time online with like people, you know, live streaming and stuff. So much fun. Like I could probably just get all my social interactions online. Oh no, shit. It might not be the healthiest thing. Maybe there's psychiatrists out there like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. But I love it. All right, so I did bring some beams with me. I swear to God, if I die from a cave-in, that's going to be super embarrassing, right? It's fun because you can choose to turn it off and on at any moment. That's right, JJ. What's going on? Why is everybody's name orange today? What's going on, my friend? Hello, JJ Russell. Thanks for coming by the stream, buddy. Do that just to be safe. It's hard to tell if this is cracked or not. It doesn't say it. Either way, let's keep going. We did not get promising readings here. In fact, the hematite is not on the list at all, but I'm going to keep going. There is more sphalerite here. Sphalerite. That's it. Sphalerite. God. Okay. Yeah, that's so true. You guys familiar with an American philosopher named Henry David Thoreau? He wrote a pretty important paper called Civil Disobedience, but He was also known for going out and kind of abandoning civilized life and living in the woods, but there's some controversy around that because he didn't really live like too far from the town and stuff, so he would still come into town and like get food. But you read Walden, J.J. Russell, right on. Yeah, HDT has always been, since I first read him, a huge hero of mine. Despite what little controversy there might be over how much of a hermit he actually was, he was a brilliant guy, for sure, for sure. All right, let's keep going. I was going to say, I don't want to use my entire pickaxe here, but the fact that we've got some zinc on us now, I can make another one. Bro, this game has legit inspired me to try some in real life bushcraft. That's awesome, Black Monster. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Just be careful. Don't go, getting in too over your head. I remember my brother and I were getting big into watching like Survivor Man, and we were planning a camping trip one summer, and he's like trying to convince me to just have his wife drop me and him off like in the woods somewhere, and just like we just wander off. I'm like, bro, that's not safe, dude. Like, I'll do some camping, and we can practice like starting fires, through friction or something at the campsite, but I'm not just going to wander into the wilderness with no map and compass, bro. That's how people die. So be careful out there. Be careful. Do it in your backyard. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, so there's the ocean. My torch. My torch. Why didn't I think of that, people? Sorry, it's a black. You guys are watching a black screen now. Torch dousing number 1 has occurred. Oh, guess what, though? There's a fire starter in this hut. Now I want to buy some wooded land and work the land and see what I can make from the resources that are under. Now that is 100% a good idea, my friend. I would say that's a great thing. Hey, Laughing Gas is here. What's up, buddy? Thanks for coming by the stream. Everybody in chat, Laughing Gas is the author of the Dino mods. So if you're playing with those and having fun, enjoying them, give them a shout out. Say thank you. Ooh, look how pretty that one is. Oh, you ran away from me. He's like, I don't like the looks of this human. Oh, let's see here. Actually, let me put that down. All right, we're going to plant you. Celebrity in the chat. Hard-working person right there. Laughing Gas. I saw that you added... Yeah, Gabe fails. You know it. I saw that you added the plate backs. So we've got Stegosaurus in the world now, people. That's right. Congratulations, my friend. Another excellent mod has been born into the legacy of the Phanerozoic collection. And if anybody's in chat right now on Twitch interested in playing with the legacy of the Phanerozoic mods or taking a look at them, they are linked in the chat. They're pinned up there in chat for you guys, so check those out. Highly recommend them. Yeah. If you want to play like a true wilderness experience without the drifters and the temporal stability, try a Homo sapiens world with dinosaurs in it. Oh my god. Yeah, your life will never be the same. Let me tell you, just having no map in this game is a big enough challenge. You throw in dinosaurs too. Hoo-hoo. You better put the kids to bed early, folks, because you're going to be having so much fun. All right, let's see. Are there flying dinos? Lag Monster, I can answer that for him. The code for flying creatures is not really up to snuff in Vintage Story yet. And so when that is changed, eventually, I know that he's been asked that question before. Laughing Guy says when the code is maybe a little bit better for flying creatures, he's going to do flying dinos. I hope that's still accurate. I hope that response is still basically in line with you. But, so we did get lucky. Oh, man. Yeah, let's go back home. Pretty much. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't understand coding at all, so I don't know, like, what needs to be done with, the vanilla flying coding. But I do know that Tyrone, obviously the lead developer of Vintage Story himself, has talked about flying creatures, and he wants those in the game, right? That's something he's I think, determined to eventually add. Yeah, everything, all the creatures, even the bird mods you see, like there are some prehistoric birds you can add and stuff. They're all flightless. There's no flying creatures, even modded. Is the dragon... Does the dragon fly? Has anybody played with the fantasy creatures mods? Does the dragon fly? I feel like maybe the dragon flies, but I could be wrong. Alright, we gotta be careful, because this is a known T-Rex hideout. Also, you know what I'm gonna do while I'm here is grab a little bit of this sand. Let's take that off the hotbar. I've already had one death and one torch dousing today. We don't need more. Does the dragon fly? What's up, Aram? Welcome, my friend. AKA Monster VT. Has just dropped in the chat. People, watch out. Whoa, what are you? Come here. Boy. Yeah, that's right. You don't mess with me. What do you got in you? I'm going to need to learn C++. Yeah, there you go. I don't need it. Probably a dead mosasaur back at the house I can eat. Hello, hello. This is the Dino Mod playthrough I've seen. Yes, and been hearing about. That's right, Aram. Yep. In fact, the author of the Dino Mods is in chat right now. Laughing Gas is the author of the Legacy of the Phanerozoic Mods. And it's been a fantastic experience playing in this Homo sapiens world with some seriously dangerous animals. Seriously. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, you died already. Curious what happened. It was a T-Rex, and it was totally my fault. I knew they were in the area. You know how your T-Rexes will crouch occasionally? In fact, this is the area where it was, so I need to be super careful. But yeah, you know how your T-Rexes kind of crouch? It kind of looks like they're a cat, like ready to pounce. It was that. I just didn't see it, and I walked past it, and it was right behind me, and it killed me. But yeah, we're out here. It was literally like right around here too. Oh shit! I forgot about these guys. Yeah, we got a bunch of elephants trapped in a hole. Whoa! Almost fell in. Alright, we gotta be careful. Yeah, there's T-Rexes generally about. I keep calling them T-Rexes too, guys, and it's not true. They're not T-Rexes. They're one of that family or whatever, but it's a different type. But in my mind, everything that's dangerous is a T-Rex, so just get used to it. Yeah, if you guys ever really, if you're like, I'm bored with normal progression, the story content, I've done it, I don't know what to do in Vintage Story, jump into a Homo Sapiens world, tweak some of the settings so that you like them, you know, but go with no map, and then install a whole bunch of dinosaur mods. Your life won't be the same. Okay, nothing in the pit. This pit is like the most worthless thing I've ever done. Man, this combined with VS Villager would be interesting. Trying to keep a villager alive would be fun. Now, that's a mod I've not played before, but I know one of my Patreons was recommending it fairly recently. It's one I'm going to have to look into, the Villagers mod. Yeah, it lets you like make your own village and recruit villagers and stuff, basically, right? It's not bad. I would like if the villagers were a bit more useful. Yeah, they're kind of just for like show right now, aren't they? They don't do a lot. It's cool. Makes your world feel more alive, though. You know. I'm gonna keep that on me. Put that upstairs. I do need to get more. Oh, I have sand too. Let's put that away. Yeah, I do need to get more sticks at some point. No, I have a whole stack of sticks. I keep forgetting that. I'm going to replenish my ladders. Okay, that's good. Put those away. Alright, let's make an anvil, people. Let's do this. Wait, we're hungry. Welcome, everybody. Appreciate you. I think, did I miss a chat? I'm sorry if I missed anybody's chat. The dragon can't fly. Thank you, Laughing Gas. Appreciate that. They have routines, but they don't accomplish anything on their own. I believe you have to use it along with VS Quest. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the thing about that Villages mod is there's like 4 or 5 like smaller mods that are kind of attached to it, so to speak. All right, what am I doing? Let's get our head in the game. A little bit of charcoal action. All right, where's my Hamburg? I know I had a hammer. Oh, I set it down. Okay, and this is our metals chest here. This was all the zinc I had previously, so let's see what we're working with now, people. Oh, yeah. Oh, big boys, look at this. Should I just save this? I'm not going to. This is not the world for, like, being sentimental or displaying, like, pretty objects. This is the world where I crush ores and I use them to kill dinosaurs, you know? We don't mess around with decorating crap here. We survive and thrive. All right. I'm a little bit late, but I'm here. What's up, Crow Fighter 97? Welcome, welcome, my good friend. Thank you for swooping into the live stream, buddy. Boom. I think we have enough to make an anvil. So, of course, this is 900 units of metal that we need. You can see it at the top there in the tooltip. And I don't know the precise. I need to write these down. Okay, there's 640 units of copper. I'm just going to, like, play with it a little bit till I get it. Does anybody know the ratio right offhand for 900 units of bismuth bronze? Let's see. I know that... What is the ratio, actually? Yeah, no, I don't want to know the ratio, actually. I want to know the exact number. Okay, so we need more zinc than we do bismuth. So we'll do something like that. Actually, how much bismuth would I need here? Probably 20. There we go. Okay. Take off 2 pieces there. And then 1 piece here. Whoops. No, not quite. 920. I want a siege weapons mod. Catapults and trebuchets, please. What are you going to shoot it at, though? What are you going to shoot that stuff at? Dinos? T-Rexes? I'm on board with that. All right, we did it. There it is, 124, 37, 19. Screenshot that, people. Mark it in your journal. All right, let's light her up. I don't know if that's enough charcoal, but we're going to be watching this pretty closely. Put these things away. Let's keep this place nice and tidy. No reason having a bunch of molds out. And this, I was going to make into a... What's it called? We'll do this while we wait. Boop. It's going to be a chisel. Alright. Oh, I got the hammer in my hand. Tongs. Look at this. It's all coming together, people. It's all happening. There's a canon mod, not updated yet, but the author is working on it. Right on, right on. Wait a second. Whoa. So do all mod authors know each other? I'm just kidding. All right, let's switch that. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, okay, I can put this away. Would love a double rifle. Well, there is a firearms mod, but it just has I think the musket. You know the arc modders too. There you go. The musket is like the best firearm I think in the game, just based on that combat overhaul mod, which I've never played. Actually, that's in this mod pack. I do have that installed in this world. But as far as I know, and correct me if I'm wrong, anybody's familiar, but the firearms all take steel, don't they? You have to get up to steel age before you can make the firearms. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hunting for a Tyrannosaurus buck like Roland Tembo. Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing? Hurry it up. Damn it, picked it up too early. Me and the fauna of the Stone Age, as we talk a lot, author. Well, that's awesome. Of course, I've got both of those in this mod pack too. Not all of their mods, the Fauna ones, but I've got some cool ones for sure. The elephants one is also in my multiplayer server. Okay, this is hot enough. Now, the chisel is one of those recipes which is very wasteful. You know, most of the bits get snipped off of this recipe instead of just moving them around. Like, literally, boom, that's it. That's all I have to move. The rest of these just get knocked off. But the cool thing is we should be picking up some of these as additional copper pieces, thanks to the blacksmithing mod. Another thing, too, I've been keeping a bunch of these broken copper tools. Somebody asked me, why don't I just repair those? I probably should have, but I didn't know how. Yeah, look at that. We got 11 extra copper bits out of that. I love it. It's a really cool mod. All right, we got 14 here. See, I could smelt a whole new pickaxe now. Uh-huh. Put that away. Whew. Let's crush this up. Ooh, I'm probably wasting charcoal. Is it done? Not yet. Hurry up. Okay. This is good news, though. Like, if I find more copper, I'm going to have so much bismuth bronze. It's crazy. I love it. Okay. What are we looking at? Oh, I need to get some granite. Yeah, we need to go find, like, what is it, 4 pieces of granite for the cairn? Oh, my God, the mosasaur's back. Come here. Show me your head again. It's like whack-a-mole. Yeah, get up here. Come here. Whoop. Nah, I shouldn't be playing with them. I could end up getting myself killed. Do I use the quarry mod? Yes, I do. I love that mod. I love it very much. I think it's installed in this world, but it's definitely one that I put in my single and multiplayer worlds too. Yep, quarry mod's awesome. Really, really enjoy that one. Also, the chiseling mod, QT's chisel mod, I think is what it's called. Really great mod for if you're into chiseling. Highly recommend that one for sure. Oh my God, 900 units of bismuth bronze takes forever. We're going to need to make some more charcoal too, aren't we? Oh, no, man. No, we're not. I know the chisel tools. I've really gotten into the chiseling. In my single-player world, I had a big project going, but I started a multiplayer server about a week ago, and I've been so freaking addicted to playing on that. I haven't done any chiseling in my single-player yet, which is bad. I need to finish that project. But, man, oh man, multiplayer vintage story is lots of fun, guys. Let's drop this down. Alright. Are you done yet? Are you done yet, coward? Come on, melt. It's almost there. It's almost ready, people. Thanks for coming by the stream, everybody. Good to see you today. I got started a little bit early, so we've been going for about an hour and 13, but hey, there it is. All right, grab that, grab that. Look at this white hot crucible. Are you ready? Let's not spill a drop. 900 units going in. Let's get a little closer. Oh, not that close. I like to watch it as it fills up. There it is. Look at that. Oh, don't stick your finger in it. Nope. Okay. Woo. Now, you know what? I kind of think, yeah, I'm going to make another pickaxe out of bronze because the one I've got is pretty busted up. Oh, crap. I meant to use the copper one instead of the bronze, just to use the durability first. Poopies. Until we actually found iron. I forgot about that. Oh, well. Okay. So, a couple things. Let me see if I can actually, how this works. Good. Okay, cool. These just all go right back in and I get the bits from them. That's super. So that's a decent little amount of copper right there that was just stored up. Yeah. All right, excellent. Now, let's see. I want to play with the forbidden Play-Doh. I love that subreddit. Crow, are you familiar with that subreddit? It's all full of like forbidden licorice or something, forbidden foods that are actually like high-powered chemicals and stuff. Yeah, I love that. It's funny. All right, let's see. I don't even know what I need for like a single unit. I think it's... I think it's something like 14 or 15. So just do like 2 of those. No. I think it maybe is 14. Oh. There it is. Yeah. All right. Charcoal. Got it. So this will be my backup. Yeah, they're all good. It's still lit. There we go. Hello. What's going on, Azulex Bloom? What has happened so far? Well, good question. I've actually died once in today's stream, unfortunately. T-Rex got me, but it was my own fault. Not to worry, though. Not to worry. But the fortunate thing is we found a really nice zinc deposit. So I was able to get enough zinc now, sphalerite, also known as, to make a whole bunch of bismuth bronze, my friend. And look at that right there. We've got ourselves a bismuth bronze anvil. Cooling down, which means this I can probably reclaim. Yeah. No need to... Wait, how do we reclaim this? I thought we could reclaim this. Do I need my hammer with it? What? Is it just like a side? What the frickin' frick, dude? Oh, does it not have enough durability on it? It's not going to break an entire copper chisel to do that, is it? Why can't I hammer or break that apart? What the frick? Oh, well, I'll just put it away for now. Yeah, we'll put this stuff away. Need to carry that around. We're looking real good, though. So we're on a quest now for iron, obviously, and borax. I took a sample at some point in this world, and it had a decent borax reading, but I don't know where that's at now. I can't remember where that was. So we're kind of just out and about searching around for it. Okay, put that away. Whoop. Oh, okay, so it probably is the chisel then, Bilbetto, is what you're thinking? Gotcha, gotcha. Appreciate you, my friend. Oh, no, that's where the anvil goes. Okay, let's put it right here. Up. Well, Bilbetto, instead of using copper chisel, you need almost max durability. Gotcha. Yeah, and I used a little bit of it, so that's got to be what it is. Yeah, I've had that happen before where I'm like, what's going on? Why doesn't it work? But it's the tool's durability. Like the proper thing won't, the recipe outcome won't show if your tool doesn't have enough durability to actually make it. Unless you've got like a second one in your inventory as backup. It's a little bit confusing, but once you figure that out, it actually explains a lot. All right, man, this bushmeat has stretched really far. Do we have any dead mosasaurs? Look at this guy. He's so happy. I want to see him beach himself, but at the same time, he's just loving life. He's just out here. Oh, look. Oh, my God. All right, here we go. You picked a fight with the wrong caveman. Ugh. I can't get in. Oh, this fucking spear, dude. I hate those spears. In Combat Overhaul, you can't do anything with it. You can't even open a door with it in your hand. Yeah, that was a mistake. Whoopsie. Oh, I do. Okay. Let's get a little bit of healing. I'm just going to do some, because I know it's annoying to see this screen move like this. Okay. And we'll just save the rest. Yeah, shouldn't be playing around with the mosasaurs like that. They'll beach themselves. Yeah, Bilbetta, that was stupid of me. No more tempting fate like that, people. If they beach themselves, then I'll go get them. But otherwise, I'm not going to mess with them. All right. Yeah. Oops, my chisel's still too hot. Where's my water? It's up. Oh, no, I didn't have a watering hole. That's right. Oh, the spear. Just get out of my hand. Cool. Okay, can we maybe get some hematite found? I don't know. But we're definitely going to go try. Alright, I need more ladders, though. Would have known if you watched Jurassic World. That's true. I've not seen... God, I don't know when the last time I watched a Jurassic Park movie was, but it's. I think I stopped watching them after Jurassic Park 3. Okay, now I'm out of sticks again. So let's take that guy. Alright, so that's cooling. Not really much to do with that until we get some iron. So let's go acquire some resources, people. Let's do it. I have almost no health, but, you know, it's not like it matters. Because if a dinosaur is going to eat me, it's pretty much going to be a one-shot situation no matter what. Chris Pratt befriends a raptor. Some people die and they escape. You're welcome. That's it. Nothing more needs to be known or said about it. Understood. I have seen, everybody's seen the silly meme, of course. Oh, there's exposed borax down here. Oh, holy crap, guys. This is it. Boom. Dude, if I can get leather started and a bronze anvil in the same episode. Oh, it sounded like there was something down here. Yeah, this is going to be pretty cool, people. All right, let's find it. There's flint here. Always got to grab flint. Don't pass by flint, people. No, but I've seen that stupid meme of Chris Pratt, like, taming the raptor where, like, holds his hand out and shit. That's so funny. I can't watch Chris Pratt in any serious way and take him seriously after seeing Parks and Rec, after being such a fan of Parks and Rec. I mean, I'll probably watch that show, the entire, like, run of the series, 2 or 3 times at least. There it is. Yeah, and Chris Pratt is always going to be Andy Dwyer to me. Crazy little Andy. Okay, that takes bronze. Alright. Also, dino hybrids on the loose, but that's not as important. What a world Hollywood has created. In their own little minds. We've got borax. We've got borax. No, wait a second. I still haven't came across any granite, have I? Well, let's do one thing at a time. Because I need a cairn, obviously, to grind this up. So we're going to have to get some blocks. Wait, can I get a cairn, an anvil, and leather started in the same episode, people? With only one death? I'd call that a victory. I'd call that a victory in the dinosaur world. Alright, let's be careful. We are at 50% instability. I'm going to need to make some more shears, aren't I? Bink. Now we're no longer unstable. Let's go, people. I'm feeling good. I was all depressed and sad after dying. Now I'm back on cloud 9. Bipolar over here, going from one extreme to the next. No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't make fun of that. Alright, here we go. This is delicious. 10 Mule Team Borax. That's what we got right here, people. Only the good stuff. How does the instability work? Do support bring... Yes. Well, they bring stability down I guess is probably the proper way of saying it, not up. High stability indicates it's going to drop on your head. So, interestingly enough, yeah, these two are still really unstable. See how this one says 100% right there? That means that, like, it probably should have already fallen. Let's see. This is 50. Okay, so watch this block right here and this one are 50% unstable or unstable. And then I'm going to add a support beam like that. And now you can see the stability is at 0 for those two. See that? So, I don't know if this is the best way to use support beams, but I typically put them in real small spaces like that. I don't span them like really, really wide. Like this one right here is probably the longest I would do. I'll usually just dig a couple blocks, make sure I'm standing under my support beam. You know, but it takes practice. It does. I like cave-ins in a world it's more of a realistic experience, obviously. It does make chiseling projects a little bit difficult. If you plan on doing like a really big chiseling project and you're going to build blocks up to do it, then yeah, instability is not good to have turned on in your world. But if you're trying to play realistic, then it's cool. Overconfidence is slow and insidious killer. There you go. Fun fact about borax, it's toxic to ants, and you can mix it with sugar to bait ants. Oh, that's interesting. All right, so let's look. Yeah, we've got 50% instability. I'm just going to pop on a little one right there and see. Those two blocks are no longer unstable. Boom, boom, boom. And now, in case you're wondering, landslides or sideways instability for dirt and sand is not turned on. Well, it is turned on for sand and gravel, but not for dirt. I hate sideways instability in this game. It's unrealistic in my mind. I mean, I know that like landslides are a real thing, obviously, but yeah, gotta be more careful. No, but the landslides in this game, dude, you can't even like walk over a hill without like the entire thing just collapsing. Like in theory, I think it's a cool idea, but it's just way too sensitive in my opinion. I did one world with it turned on, and after that I was like, no, I'm not doing this again. All right, let's look at this. Yeah, pretty high instability, so we'll just plunk down a little beam there. And again, it's always good when you're not sure if you're going to knock something out, stand away and stand under a beam. They're harvesting aphid honeydew on my fir trees right now. Yeah. They do like those honeydew. Ants are amazing creatures. I know they're not great for farming and certain like tomato plants and stuff, but oops, that's a copper pickaxe. They're amazing creatures. I've heard it said that they're the only other creatures on Earth besides humans that go to war. Okay, there we go. We're looking good. Man, this is a lot. I don't remember how much it takes to make a barrel of like diluted borax or whatever, but I feel like we're doing real good here. This was a massive vein. All right, what are we looking at? Oh yeah, we got some serious instability, so plunk right there. Beautiful. Chimps go to war. You know what? That's a good point. I remember watching that documentary, Laughing Gas, about, didn't they also record chimps cannibalizing other chimps and monkeys and stuff too? Yeah, that's right. That's right. See, that just goes to show, you know, just when we think we know everything about science and, oh, you know, ants are the only animal to go to war. It's like we discover pack of chimpanzees out in the Amazon forest that are cannibal warriors. And that's a dangerous combination. It's about 20 for, and I assume that's powdered borax too, right? Of course. I mean, I know we have to powder it. Dude, that is so awesome. Do I bother leaving the sign here? Should we just retrieve our sign now? I mean, there's no more exposed borax here, so. Hello, Ekitato. How you doing? Thanks for coming by the stream, my friend. Great to see everybody today. All right. When two chimps go to war, a banana is all you can score. Hold on. Yeah, we'll retrieve our sign. All right. So I think, God, that was so... I was out in the plains. I literally got myself killed by a Chianosaurus trying to find that freaking borax. And it was literally in my backyard. All right. Live and learn. So they're capable of holding a grudge. I mean... you know, that's in a way what you're doing is anthropomorphizing the chimps. Holding a grudge is something humans do. Now, do the chimps that go to war with other chimp packs, are they holding a grudge? Who knows? I mean, we could never truly know that, you know, for one thing. But we do know the outcome, or the consequences are essentially the same. You know, even if they don't hold a grudge, they're still getting into bloody wars with like other tribes of chimpanzees and crap. Let's put this away. Dune. Okay, what time is it? 23 hundo. All right, perfect. Not much we can do until we get that cairn up and running. I think I want to prioritize that over hematite too. Now that we've got this awesome borax find, let's get a cairn going. I think that's going to be super important for us. So, can't believe Keanu Reeves killed me. It depends on the subspecies of chimpanzees. Bonobo chimpanzees are very different. There you go, metasteer for sure. Okay. All right, let's finish off our meat. I think, did I use literally every stick I had? No, I have one left. Look at that. The perfect amount. One is always the perfect number. There we go. All right. Yeah, people. It's all coming together now. Been doing fantastic. I should... Do we have meat? Oh, I do have some meat. Let's cook up a meat. Wait, how long are these good for? Fresh for 3 days. I need to eat this. Do I have a bowl? I'm over here. All right. Let's see. Let's just say that the conflict resolution methods of bonobo chimps are not for PG-13 channel. There you go. There was a mule my grandpa owned that got worked too hard by a neighbor. The mule waited for 3 years to get the guy to let his guard down before kicking him into the barn wall. That's amazing. That is amazing. Yeah, see, the mental state of animals, you know, it's easy to put them into a human perspective, or, you know, for us to fall into that, but they probably do share a lot of the same emotions we do. I've heard that, and I don't know how true this is, that dogs experience all the same emotions we do, but they don't remember them. Like, they can get happy, or, you know, if you yell at the dog and maybe scold it, it'll be sad, but then it forgets that feeling, you know, within like a minute. You know, it's like somebody knocks on the door, like it's completely forgotten that you scolded it, you know, and it's just back to being its dog self. But I don't know how true that is. Let's put that in there. All right. Yeah, that cairn is going to be needed for not only the borax, but also, of course, for our flints, which we're going to need for bloomeries. So, I mean, yeah, I think that the cairn is definitely it. I mean, I was so focused on iron in the last live stream, but even if I had found it, I couldn't have done anything with it. So, yeah, let's get our head in the game here. We'll go to sleep. What time is it? Yeah, we'll go ahead and sleep for a couple hours. How's everybody doing out there? Thanks for coming by the stream today. A dog has never had an existential crisis like me. There's no way. That's right. Now, another thing I heard about dogs, and again, I don't know if this is true at all, but that the kindly nature or the happy, outgoing nature of dogs is a genetic defect that was bred into wolves, you know, by our ancestors who first domesticated canines. And it was something, that the wolf population would occasionally exhibit, but that's something that in the wild would have probably gotten that wolf killed if it acted like a dog does, real happy and friendly and run up to every person or creature it sees, wagging its tail. But humans took that trait as desirable and bred it into the dog population. All right, I need my thing. And again, I don't know how true that is. It's interesting to look at it in those terms, though. I mean, it's for certain that our ancestors created what we now know as the modern dog, All right, we'll grab this. That aspect was accidentally selected for dogs that were more appealing to humans survived better. True. But I mean, there's, I'm sure, a conscious effort, When the first humans looked at wolves and said, there's something there, that we can potentially use. It must have been inspired by an animal that was already slightly less, maybe not friendly, but slightly less hostile. If every wolf you see is a ferocious killing machine, then it maybe never occurs to a person to say, hey, we can domesticate that, we can make this a pet. But if there's a wolf that they observe that's like a little bit more docile, less aggressive, they're going to say, hey, let's take that wolf and breed it. You know what I'm saying? Did they have an understanding at all if that would help? I don't know, but or if it would be passed on to its other traits. It's interesting. I don't know. But all right, let's get back out there. Let's see. Actual conscious breeding efforts don't seem to have come up until much later. You're talking about a process that took thousands of years. Very true, very true. And, a lot of that process also took place during a time period where there was no writing. There was no historical records or anything like that, unless you're talking about cave paintings, So it's a lot of it is just speculation and stuff. But, all right. Wait, is this granite? No, this is basalt. Wait, can we use basalt in a cairn? I'm going to go back inside when I open the handbook up. All right, let's look up the cairn because I'm not sure now. Basalt. Yeah, cool. All right, then we'll just go down. Get down there. Get in the hole. But Leg says, probably started with scavengers. Waste can be a real problem for humans, so why not form a symbiotic relationship that helps both parties? I feel like there's a universal human instinct of, can we keep it for an animal? For sure. In cats, too, it's interesting to think that the domestication of cats almost certainly wasn't done by the same people who domesticated dogs. Like you were saying, earlier, hey, Slash, what's up, buddy? The domestication of dogs took place over thousands of years. And yet we also domesticated cats during that time. And again, it wasn't done by the same people necessarily. So it's just something that humans have, like Lafigas says, there's just something in us that makes us say, you know what? We can use this animal right here. We want to keep it around. If it only had a little bit better of a demeanor or whatever. Here we go. Animals are super cute. Even the ferocious ones. Like you see them as little babies and stuff. They're appealing. They're cute. All right, let's see. I forgot my pickaxe. That's what I needed. Come here. Sometimes I start talking and I completely lose track of what I'm doing. All right, so now this process is going to be a little bit annoying underground, I'm realizing. Let's, I know I'm being real indecisive here, but let's come back out to our pit. If not friend, then why friend shaped? Exactly. There's some very friendly foxes in your neighborhood, but they have worms and fleas, sadly. Yeah. Oops. You know what I love? I watch a lot of, not a lot, but there's one channel in particular, two actually. I watch that. They're Japanese, and they own short-clawed otters, which are native to Japan, I think, in certain parts of Asia. But they're domesticated animals. They're still they're not wild, but they're very it's a lot to handle. If you own otters, it's going to be quite an ordeal, but they're the cutest. They have the most personality. They're so smart and inquisitive, for one thing. And there's I would discourage feeding wildlife. There's more than worms and fleas that can be vectored by foxes. That's not entirely wrong there. That's not totally wrong. But no, there's a great science fiction series called The Bobiverse. The first book is I can't remember the name of the first book, but yeah, it's about, I don't want to get into the whole description of what the series is about, but there's one alien species in that series which resembles otters. And I know a lot of people think like octopus might be like the next sentient, intelligent creature to take over the earth, so to speak, but I tend to think that otters are also on that list too. I don't go near them. I just leave chopped apple to go the root through my gut. That's not a bad idea. Get this flint here too. There we go. That's still a process called habituation. They associate people or being near it with food. Here we go. Okay, what do we got? 3 of them. One more here. There we go. Okay, that's all we needed. Let's get the hell out of this death trap here. It's literally what it is. It's not very effective death trap, but it is a death trap. Food is the strongest motivator of wild animals by far. Oh, 100%. It's hard not to feed. Whoa. Oh my God. It's hard not to feed wild animals, especially cute ones like foxes and stuff. Boom, boom. There we go. But yeah, probably as minimal interaction as possible is best. Although, what are you going to do? You know? Let's see here. Alright, so we've got that. I keep forgetting the actual recipe for it. Wait a second. Oh, that's fucking shale. That's not basalt. Why did I assume it was basalt? I know that I've got basalt in this area. Whoops. Oh my God, people. Yeah, I have a visitor. I know. I can't escape them. I said it at the beginning of the stream, but I'll mention it again. I went to work the other morning and... hold on a sec. Apparently some kid had left like one of these little plastic toy dinosaurs in the store, and so one of my coworkers had taken it and put it on in the break room on the coffee pot, and it's a freaking mosasaur. I'm not even kidding you, dude. I can't escape these mosasaurs. That's shale. Even at work, I go to work and there's mosasaurs there. Okay, that's obsidian. I know there's basalt out here. There's basalt. Alright. Can I get to it somewhere easier? Wait, we have a mine right over here. You know, do what you want, JJ. You got a kind heart, my friend. You're worried about the foxes. Give them a little food every once in a while, my friend. Alright. Do that. No, you know, feeding foxes like that, it's a noble thing. Although, you know, as another chatter pointed out, might have some deleterious effects. But there are people out there who mistreat animals far, far worse, and in far more crueler ways. So if somebody wants to show a little bit of kindness to an animal, you know, I don't stop them. But ultimately, yeah, could have harmful effects down the road. But yeah, I just feel bad. I've seen some pretty terrible stuff. I used to work at a humane society. I've mentioned this before when I was younger. It was a really eye-opening, really interesting job too. But we would show up in the morning, and because there was a fee, if you wanted to bring an animal in and like leave it and get rid of it, there was like a $25 fee for cats and like $50 fee for dogs, you know, and that was for like food expenses and bedding. But what people would do to avoid that fee is they would just come in the middle of the night and they would tie their dog up to the front door, This is like some stray dog they found, or they would just leave like a pet carrier full of kittens on the front door, you know, in the middle of winter and stuff. We would show up in like fall and there's just like 9 kittens on the front door and we would have to take them. So yeah, people are kind of heartless when it comes to animals, irresponsible for sure. And you know, the adoption process there was taken extremely seriously. Like I was a new hire and they wouldn't let me like interview potential adoptees. Like that was something the management of the society did there, because they didn't want to adopt these animals to people who didn't know how to take care of them or would bring them back, you know, in like 4 weeks or whatever because it peed on the rug or something. Yeah, that's right, Metasteer. You can give good advice, but that's about the best you can hope for. But I appreciate you guys are all, I can tell you guys are all good people who care about the world. And that's the most important thing. We're all in this place together, trying to make it a better place. All right, let's see. Did we get what we needed? 4 of them. Is that right? Oh, don't tell me I got shale again. There it is. Okay, 4 is good. Whoo. An apple is healthy. I usually eat my neighbor's trash. Okay, how do I get out of here? I'm trapped underground. Let's go. This is the safest place to be, though. Wait, Meta says, I don't disagree about the kindness aspect, but as someone who worked for Cal Fish and Game, we would have to euthanize animals that got habituated more often than not. Yeah, no, you're totally right. You're right. And it's not a fun process putting down animals like that, for sure. It's, yeah, it's tough being an animal in today's world. It's tough being a person, too. No worries, though. No worries. Like I said, you guys are all great people, and I can tell that sincerely. All right. So, let's see. We are on our way to a cairn. Okay, I got to keep my head about me here. There's possible death and destruction all around me. Whew, man, that one T-Rex was pretty much all we've seen today, though. Except for the mosasaurs. If I had known these guys would be such characters, would I have built my little home out here in the lake? I don't know. It's hard to say. I can't really answer that with certainty, but what I do know is I don't regret it. These guys are pretty funny. And so far, they've provided me with basically all the meat I needed up in this run. Look at him. He has no idea what he's doing. His brain is the size of a walnut. Oh, yeah, that's right, buddy. Have fun. All right, let's move. So, it's time. Put that down. We're going to make a cairn. Oh, uh-huh. All right. 2 sticks. Oh my god, I don't have the sticks. I don't. We're going to have to go out and get sticks. It's alright. You know what else we're going to do? We're going to go cut down that oak tree. So let me empty out my inventory a little bit. We're going to get sticks and oak wood too, because we are on the cusp of making leather, people. Supple, beautiful mosasaur leather. Okay, I will just put those away for now. Like I said, we need every little inch of territory we can get in our inventory space. Alright, here we go. Shears are your friend, I know. I also really like the scythe. The scythe is somebody who breeds a lot of sheep and goats in this game. Excuse me, the scythe is an amazing tool. I love it. You can scythe down cattails. You can scythe down your crop. I almost made a video, like a half-joke memeing video on the scythe, and I still might one day. It's a glorious tool. What the frick is that, bro? Not today, not today, not happening. I'm in the water. I'm an aquatic being. The bear has no can't get me. Okay, I don't Not familiar with bears that give up. So, oh! Yeah, I got bored. Apparently it did. What the frickin'? Oh, yeah, you don't. No, not today. Not today. No. Yeah. Get out of there, you little stinking. I hate your face. Alright, well. Oh my god. Oh lord. What is happening? Out of the way, mosasaurs. I'm moving. There's a fascinating almost experiment in Nashville, USA, where housing has been built in bear country, and rather than exterminating the bears, people are trying to coexist peacefully with them. I love it. That was a well-timed door closure. Yeah, just well-timed enough. Well, at least he's left my home. All right, we'll go for that oak tree right there. Let's get this, people. Torches are not my hot bar. That's a big maple tree right there. Yeah, we got some really nice chunky trees on this side of the world, don't we? Another oak tree right there. There's usually big cats over here too, and wolves, so we better be careful. That's only, I think, the second bear we've even seen in this world. Maybe it was the third bear. Got real lucky though. I think the water is what saved me. If I had been running on dry land from that guy, I think he probably would have killed me. Great experiment is, it's hard to coexist with bears in the USA. Is it hard to coexist? Yeah. I mean, I don't live in a bear-heavy country, but I can imagine it would be. I have seen some pretty scary videos. It's usually people out on hikes and stuff, like encountering like a bear in the wilderness, but there are other definite like encounters in neighborhoods and stuff like that for sure. Yes, because the bears are smarter than most people see Lake Tahoe. They're definitely smarter than probably most people give them credit for. Alright, is that enough sticks? No, I need more. Oh, okay, well there goes my shears. This is going to be my bronze, or my copper axe here, taking out this oak tree. It might break the axe. There are measures you can take for your and the bear's safety. Trash can with screws, lids, for instance. I just watched the videos, but they seem to be doing fine. The bears have worked out how to open the car doors, though, so folks have to lock their cars. You know, I have stayed at campsites before where you have to put your food in like an overnight storage container. It's like a locker, basically. You have to lock it because of bears. Because if you just like leave it in a basket on your picnic table or even in your car, they tell you not to do that. Because like you said, if you don't lock it, the bears will open your door. So they're not stupid. And like somebody said earlier, the number one motivation for a wild animal is food. 100%. With sex probably being a close second, but definitely food. Don't even think about it, mosasaur. Oh my god, look at this guy. Whoa, sorry, not today. I'm going aquatic. Giving driving lessons, that's coexistence. Coexisting with polar bears, things start to get interesting. Yeah, I don't know if you could coexist with polar bears. Food is often my number one motivation. Yeah. I've been getting this kind of pizza. It's a Supreme, essentially, the works, but like I substitute a couple things. Oh my god, I'm so weak when it comes to pizza. It's definitely my favorite food. All right. We have accomplished so much, people. So much. Let's keep going. Let's get this cairn. Yeah. All right. So we're going to do the cairn. Oh, my God. The sticks. Yeah. Okay. My hammer and chiz. Always should have a chisel. Oh, I hope I have enough durability. What was it again? Oh, for the love of Pete. Where's my blocks? So what the hell am I going to do with these chert blocks? Or these shale blocks now? I mean, I've got 4 shale blocks with no real purpose. Ooh. Wait, basalt is... Oh, it's a host rock for obsidian. Never mind, I thought that was a recipe or something. Okay, here it is. Speaking of recipes, this is like the simplest recipe in the world. And I can never seem to remember it. Now that is one pretty looking cairn right there. Oh, I love that. Yeah, it's I always make mine out of granite, and granite is so boring. That's really pretty. Nice dark color. Wait. Yeah. Excuse me. Where do we put it now? Sorry. Okay. Very good, people. Very, very good. Alright, let's start grinding up some... Oh, I'm full. Couple things. Let's see. Good for decoration. I guess Dino World doesn't have much room for interior design. That's right, Matt Lags. I was saying that earlier. There's no room for designs in this world. It's all about just plain survival. Alright, so my skins are really rotting. Let's get this borax crushed. Open, please. Can you open? Open. We're grinding. We're doing it. I had my honeymoon hunting for caribou on Kodiak Island. We slept in shifts to watch for grizzly bear. Now that's a hell of a honeymoon, Metis. Yes, your spouse must be a very special person. Okay. Now, what I want to do is get some more barrels made, and we're going to want... Oh, I forgot my shears broke. We're going to want to get some tannin going, in addition to making diluted borax. You're a strange woman. Strange tastes. Hey, it takes all kinds to make a world, right? That's what they say. All right, so we're going to want more barrels. And beside that, though... I'm going to need to expand the base a little bit. And I know I said we're going to be building up and not out. Well, I lied to you. We're going to build out a little bit. Okay. Oh, these cattails are in my way. Waste not, want not. I'll take the cattails too. We'll move them. My husbeast is my best hunting partner. Husbeast. I've never heard that before, but I like that. Alright, shit. Yeah, so I just want to kind of create a proper platform here for this stuff. No, mosasaurs, it's not your lunchtime. It's just me. I should probably make it even bigger. And you know what else I should do? Put a little buffer here so these freaking mosasaurs can't get up here. You stinking mosasaurs. You make me sick. No, I'm kidding. I love them. Alright, that's looking good. Now I can line this side up with some barrels too. Wondrous. Let's go ahead and, yeah, we'll make these into some weak tannin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wish rain would fill up stuff, you know? That would be a cool detail. Oh, I heard in the next update we're going to get crocodiles and hippos. Are you guys excited for that? That's going to be really cool. I don't think there are any mods out there that add crocodiles or hippos. I could be wrong about that. I don't know all the prehistoric ones. Are you planning on taming any dinosaurs? Absolutely. I've got a big pit dug in the front of my property, but nothing's fallen into it yet. So I might have to dig some other pits, I think. Yeah, we're going to need some other pits. Oh, there is a mod that allows rain to fill containers. That's is it the hydrate mod? I kind of want to play with that. I think maybe I might have to look into how that mod functions, but I think maybe in my next Homo sapiens dinosaur world, I'm going to make it so we have to drink and stuff too. Doesn't it also make it so you have to go to the bathroom? Or am I thinking of a different game? I haven't looked into that. You use balanced thirst. Okay. Yeah, I'll check that out. Do you like it then? You like the idea of your character having a drink and stuff? I think it makes sense. Now let me ask you this. If you eat like soups, does that like help your hydration? You have to pee, drink, and even clean the... Oh, I do like that lag. So you can boil water and stuff? Wait, you can boil water in vanilla, can't you? In those cauldrons? But I don't know what the hell the point is. Yeah, certain foods do add hydration. That's cool. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Add another layer of like survival difficulty. Can you do a Bear Grylls? Where did I place that? Get out of my inventory. No, that was my hammer. Okay, what are we at? What are we looking at here? Oh, wow. I've been talking for a long time. Oh, my God. Close the door, people. Don't look at that. Wait, what the frick is the recipe? It's a barrel. Oh, there it is. I can never remember the recipes. I don't. Oh, I do have the sticks. Okay. Gotta get rid of some of this wood. Yeah, let's offload the wood real quick into this one because it's kind of cramping my style here. All right, we're gonna make a bunch of barrels real quick. There they are. Okay, let's do this, people. Let's get our head in the game here. It's time. I wish barrels stacked, for the love of God. It's very configurable. You can decide if you can die from dehydration or not, or if it just accelerates hunger drain. Oh, that's interesting. So how do you play? Do you have death by dehydration or not? That's probably how I would want to do it. I mean, death by dehydration seems more realistic, obviously. But is it like super difficult doing it that way? I use death by and urination is on. What happens if you don't urinate? What's the penalty for that? You know what? I'm gonna put them up here. There we go. Actually, hold on. Yeah, I'll just take this down a level. I don't really need it up like that. Getting a little dark out here. Let's put these in the offhand. Don't even think about it, though. I'm not going to douse my torches, people. That's not going to happen. Whoa. Get your face away from me. Yeah, I don't know why you people would think that. It's not going to happen. Whoa. Did you suddenly try and grow some legs or something, little mosasaur? Trying to grow some legs and become a land-dwelling creature so you can eat me? 30% walk speed until you pee. That is a good penalty, dude. I like that. That is such a smart penalty. That is, yeah. 30% walk speed until you pee. It's funny because when I have a bladder that's about to burst, it makes me walk faster. I love it. Alright, so I got a few barrels. Probably not enough, though. Yeah, I don't know why I stopped making them. Let's keep going. But then again, maybe I shouldn't go too crazy with the barrels. Because, yeah, let's conserve our resources. We'll go in stages here. If I need more, I can always make more. Plus, my shears just broke, so I don't have any more sticks at the moment. Yeah. Alright, where's my bucket? So, get ready, people. I'm going to do... it didn't work. No. Damn it. It's not working right now. I think I have to look at the water. Alright, I have to turn my head, guys. I'm sorry. It won't take too long. Look away if you get motion sick easy here. Gotta unequip your pants to pee. No, you don't. No, that's not real. You're kidding. Gotta unequip your pants to pee. Oh. Oh, is that for real though? Do you? That would be okay. I'm gonna install that mod right now. Hold on, guys. Put the stream on hold. I gotta take my pants off real quick. Oh, these are actually easier to fill like this. Stop it. Got to get into a rhythm when you do this. You get the rhythm. Nah, I'm just messing. It was pretty funny, though. Oh, that was good, JJ. JJ, I hope you can join our multiplayer world at some point, buddy. Let's see. No, but you can choose to have stand up and sit down. Oh, really? Sitting is hilarious. Listen, half the world's population sits down to pee. It's not hilarious. It's very serious business. All right. Just because you might stand up, maybe that makes you the weirdo. No. There we go. I had my brother-in-law, I probably shouldn't say this. My brother-in-law sits down to pee, but only like if he wakes up like at 2 in the morning. He's like, I'm too tired to stand, so I just sit down. Let's see here. You shoot a stream regardless, though. Oh, really? Well, that's true. Hey, Alligator Lizard, what's up, Carrie? Arriving at the end of the stream. Hi, anyways. No worries, my friend. Well, we're not ending things right this second. I've got a few more tasks I'd like to do before we close it out, so we'll go a little bit longer than normal. I did start up early today, but Carrie, we have been doing some serious progress. I did die once, but we managed to find borax, and now we're getting leather started. I made a cairn, and even more importantly, we found a zinc deposit, and I think it's probably ready. We now have a bismuth bronze anvil. So, and we're going to get some leather going. In fact, that's what I'm working on now. So let's get this borax in there. Yeah, that's the first stage, isn't it? Would you say it was 5 or 10 or something? It just changes immediately. It's 25, 20. Okay, it was 20. Uh-huh. Yeah, because I got a bunch of pelts from... What? What just happened? God damn these things. Okay, I don't think it was full. Alright, and that one. Okay, good. Let's get the leather, because I got a bunch of these mosasaur pelts. Oh, they're... Damn it. They turned to rot. No, I've got the huge pelts here. No, those are all preserved already. God damn it. No, I don't have any now. Crap-a-doo. You know what that means, don't you? Yep. We're going to have to go hunting some tomorrow, people. Let's see. From the character POV, it's funny because you can see the P-stream shoot out. It's like, why you sit down? Oh. Can you use preserved? I don't think so, Akitato. That's a good question. I assume you're talking about these pelts here that I've already got. What am I going to do with all this rot? Oh, we can put it in a barrel. Oh, I filled them all. Crap. Okay, let's test it. I don't think so. No. See how it just says pelts? Yeah, that's not going to do it, I don't think. That's not a bad idea, though. Not terrible thinking, but no. I don't know why I made so many of these pelts anyway. Don't really need them. I guess I can make some fur coats and stuff when the time comes for that. Make a fur bedroll. Oiled belts can't be converted. Thank you. Yeah, winter gear. Probably the best thing to do with them. God, I've still got a bunch of rot on me. When I first started playing the game, I used to throw my rot away because I didn't realize just how freaking valuable this stuff was. I think back on that time now, just how foolish I was. Little baby-brained player, not knowing what the hell he's doing. Okay, let's put that away for now. Looking fantastic, people. Got some rammed earth. Alright, ever tried the rot craft mod? No, what does that do? It allows you to make stuff with rot, I assume, huh? Is that right? You know, what's interesting is I'm in my multiplayer world, I'm using what's called the working classes mod, and it adds the chef or the cook profession, which is the one I chose. And that actually allows you to make rot-infused peat bricks, which like burn much, much slower. So it's really cool for cooking. But that's the only like rot recipe I've ever seen, even modded. Makes rot even more useful. You can age rocks and wood with it. Oh, is that strictly for like aesthetic purposes that just gives them like a different look or something? Or do aged rock and wood like have a purpose? Like a real function. You know what? I'm gonna stop. Why does it close that window? Oh, okay, it's still open. I'm gonna move this. Let's get this calcinated flint in here too. Yeah, because we're also gonna need to think about fire clay. We got to start thinking about some fire clay. Once we get iron, people, it's a game changer. Man, oh man, I usually, in like regular single player worlds, I usually wait until the Iron Age before I really start getting into like building or like mega crafting and stuff. So yeah, if we can get up to iron, I'm feeling good. Even though we only have 5 lives left, we're still going to try and tame some dinosaurs. And you better believe that iron armor is going to be a big priority for me too. So, oh my god, I don't know what I'm going to do about health hammers in this world. I've got to go out and find so much resin. That's going to be the real hard part, is finding resin. Carrie, you just looking for iron yourself now? Yep. It's a challenge. I mean, that's the good thing about iron, though, is typically once you find a vein of it, like that's all you'll need for a little while. It's so extensive. Probably not going to be the last iron you'll ever need, but it will certainly go for a long way. At least that's how all the ones I've found have been so far. But man, oh man, I really appreciate everybody coming by today's stream. Once again, I will be streaming again tomorrow, but I'm going to be doing some Cataclysm, the last generation. It's a really fun and challenging roguelike game. So if you're interested in those kind of games, tune in. And then on Sunday, I will also be streaming. But this time we're coming back to the prehistoric world. And in that stream, we are going to be dedicated to looking for iron. Also, I'll probably need to try and kill a mosasaur or two. Or something. You know, I need to dig a pit on that side of the world, I think. We probably have better luck over there. For whatever reason, this pit has been completely ineffective. I haven't caught a single thing in it. Which is a bit disappointing, but I guess not all pits are created equal in this world, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, I think this is a good place to end today's stream. Gone for a little over 2 hours, but we've definitely made some progress despite the 1 death and the 1 torch extinguishing. I'm going to call this one a definite success. So thank you to everybody who stopped by. Big shout out to Laughing Gas, the author of the Legacy of Phanerozoic Mods. Thank you, everybody. And as usual, I will see you all on the next one.